What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Smartphone World. Today is a different style episode for you. I have something very good in store for you. I decided that today was the day that I was going to tell you guys the differences between Apple's iOS and Android's operating system, which is now up to Jelly Bean. Okay, well, I'm calling it Jelly Bean because Apple just numbers their operating system. They're up to iOS 6. So we'll be comparing iOS 6 to pretty much Jelly Bean ice cream sandwich today. So let's see what happens. Let me first start off by saying that if you jailbreak your iPhone, you have completely voided the warranty. And Apple does not like when you do that. You don't have to do anything like that to an Android smartphone to get what you want. But you have to do that to an Apple iPhone. Does that tell you guys anything right off the bat? I have people trying to argue with me every single day. Well, I jailbroke my iPhone. Well, you're not supposed to do that. And doing that, just, what does it really do for you? Does it give you some widgets? Does it improve on the map software? Anything? Does it, you know what? Let's do the comparison and we'll see from there. First off, iOS is exactly the same that it has been since 2007. That's right, has not really changed much at all except that it gave you Siri and a crappy map program. That's great. Now, what was so great about iOS when it first came out? Honestly, it was the best at the time. Too bad that it's exactly the same software technology that you got back in 2007 and now it's 2013. That is a bit sad. As the years go on, you're supposed to get increases in your technology and, getting better specifications. We'll talk about that. Yeah, Apple did have the most fluid screen going on their 3.5-inch display, going from app to app, going from whatever to whatever. Great. Things have changed with the Android community, the Android operating system. What has changed? Well, ice cream sandwich and Jelly Bean, just as fluid. Work just as good as iOS now. So iOS does not have that over Android anymore. Having a smartphone that has a fluid operating system is just the name of the game now. It used to be where Apple was better because of how fluid it was, but now it's not. It is the exact same thing that it was in 2007. Android has been making leaps and bounds. Now let's talk about the home screen. The home screen on an Apple smartphone, it's just apps. That's all you get, guys, is just apps on your home screen. Even if you jailbreak your stupid phone, it's just going to be apps. Understand that, guys, just apps. Now what about an Android? Well, you can put apps anywhere. Widgets, weather, news, Facebook, YouTube, photo frames, and you also have an app screen. Now when I say photo frames, that means you can put a photo frame on your computer, on your smartphone screen, and it's just scrolling through pictures that you have in your album. Can you do that with an Apple? No. Yeah, granted, it's just a novelty to you Apple fans because you just like your apps on your screen. Just a novelty? Well, let's talk about Siri for a second. Let's talk about novelty right there. How many of you Apple fans actually use Siri all the time? Or is it, oh, look how funny this is? That's exactly it. That's all you're doing with Siri. Because it talks back, that's the big thing. Well, you know what? Google Voice does pretty much everything that Siri does, but it remembers everything that you've done and it tries to predict what you are looking for, and it actually suggests things that you would be interested in. Does Apple do that? No. This is how we're moving in the future, guys. With Apple, you're just staying still. I get that there's a ton of people out there that does not like change. Well, then Apple is definitely for you, because when the new iPhone 5S comes out, it's going to be the same damn phone as you have in the 5. They're going to be a bumped up processor, maybe a bumped up camera. That's about it, guys. That's all you will get from Apple. Let's go on. Apps. Again, with the jailbreaking. If you jailbreak your iPhone, you can get the apps for free. That's stealing. That's illegal. Do you get that? That's theft. You're comparing theft to something that you can do for free on Android. Most of those applications that you have to pay for on Apple are free on Android. That's right, free. Do you get that? F-R-E-E. Free. You're not breaking any laws. You're not doing anything wrong except downloading them on Android. On Apple, when you jailbreak your smartphone and you decide to do that and get them for free, you're breaking the law. Apple can actually come after you for that. And they have already. So keep that up. $1 here, $1 there when you don't have your phone jailbroken adds up. Yeah. Now let's talk about the map program that Apple was raving about in iOS 6. Well, Android's had Google Maps that is the best forever, and you know, it's still way better than Apple Maps. End of story, guys. Apple Maps sucks even after the upgrade and the software update and everything. It still sucks compared to Google Maps. I don't care what you guys say. Plus, you're looking at it on a 4-inch display. Let's talk about that 4-inch display that's only on the iPhone 5. Do you know how many Android smartphones you can get with a 4.5-inch screen or better? A lot. For years now, a lot. And now we have over 5-inch displays. High def, full high def, 1080 display. You don't get that in an iPhone. Not even the iPhone 5 has a full HD display. They have that Retina display. Yippee! It's not high def, guys. It's not. What you're getting in the new HTC One, Galaxy S4, all these other new phones, even the Oppo Find 5. Huawei's putting out full HD displays. LG's putting out full HD displays. Motorola. Guys, full HD displays are the way to go. And when you get the iPhone 5S, hopefully that will have an HD display. I doubt it, but hopefully. Battery size, iPhone's definitely way smaller. When you have Samsung making it possible that you can switch out your battery. How about a micro SD slot to pump up that memory inside your smartphone? You can get that in Android, can't get that in Apple. Low processing power. 1 gig dual core, 1.2 gig dual core, this is all we've been seeing. In the new iPhone 5S, we're supposed to be seeing a quad core 1.2. 1.2? We're seeing 8 core. 8 core. And in that 8 core from Samsung, there's 4 cores in there that is better than what they're running on their phones now. Guys, is this a real hard comparison to like wrap your brain around? Apple used to be the best. They did. When there was gingerbread, I would have came straight out and said that Apple runs better. You're not able to do as much as an Android, but it does run better. Now, it's not that same story anymore, guys. You have phones like the HTC One that was just announced and getting ready to release all over the world that has dual speaker amplified sound by Beats. Do you have that in an iPhone? No. We have a 4 ultra pixel camera that destroys the iPhone 5's camera. We've seen all those websites comparing the pictures. The color is better. It looks more real. It's not oversaturated like you get in the iPhone 5. Done. So in the end, I really can't see why someone would get an iPhone over an Android smartphone. It's smaller screen. The iPhone 5 has one of the most ridiculous bodies I've ever seen in my life that can scratch, bend, or dent very easily. That's smart. I thought you guys were looking for a durable smartphone. You went from the iPhone 4S, iPhone 4 that had glass on the back, to now something that scratches, dents, and bends. Great. There are Android smartphones out there that are very fragile, but there are tons that are not. We have Gorilla Glass 3 going out in smartphones coming up, and Gorilla Glass 2 already in smartphones now. Great, the iPhone 5 has a good display, and it's harder to break than some Android smartphones. But what about the body? The body is very important as well. And if you bend your smartphone, that screen is crap. Well, I hope you enjoyed my comparison between Android and Apple. A little bit of a rant as well. I will be making more shows very shortly, as soon as more news comes out. That was another episode of Smartphone World. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me some comments, hit subscribe, share me on your Facebook wall, go to my Facebook fan page, thatsmartphoneshow.com. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day.